Ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen, yeah, I know I saw that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday night's Game of Thrones, and this is the finale. So there, I'll say this. Unfortunately, the majority of our panel is not feeling well. So, but there is maybe some poetic in this. It started with JV and I. It looks like it's going to end with him and I. House of the Dragon season 2
Oh,
is too close. So that being said, we're kind of hetero life partners now, dude. Congratulations. I kid. I'm joking. I'm joking.
you should be so lucky.
Oh yeah. So we're on multiple platforms here. So once everybody filters in again,
Dude, Boosh is getting spicy today. Wow, that's
Bush
just
has been very spicy. He watched my little Ghostbusters review. I did kind of like the numbers then review, and he's like, dude, no offense. He's like, but you're kind of better on a panel. What does that mean? I think we're all better on panels. It's more fun. All right. So we're gonna hop into this. Love it says, let's
let's go.
go. Love it was very early. We appreciate her for that.
She was.
We love
She
it.
was.
Um, just Bush said a lot, and this is the one that really stuck out. This show sucks more
Yeah,
than George Michael at a highway rest stop men's room. That's a lot.
that is a lot. That is a
That's a
lot.
lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of suckage.
That's wow.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, speaking of suckage, Tyler and Lily are not feeling well, so we wish them the best. I'm still not
Yes.
feeling well, but I'm past the fever of whatever the hell that was. I love it. Thank you for being here. And so we hope they feel better. Shadu is just being gay. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
I'm not.
that's
I
he's
can't. I
being
don't know what
gay.
Shadu's doing.
He's being gay.
So we're gonna jump into episode 5, and
Okay,
then we're
so really quick because I maybe just having a feeling. I watched the last 3 episodes yesterday, and so to give you a little preface on episode 5, there's a couple scenes in episode 4 which kind of shows where Danny's turn starts. Now they could have done this a lot sooner,
Mhm.
but basically at the feast, Danny is making overtures naming Gendry Lord of Storm's End, hailing Arya as the hero of the Winterfell, but everyone is just clamoring and giving all the love to Jon, and she's not happy about it.
No.
And it comes to find out that um, Jon reveals his secret to Sansa and Arya,
Mm-hmm.
and Sansa is a student of Littlefinger. She knows how valuable information is. If she tells someone, that someone is gonna tell someone else, and it's gonna eventually undermine Danny, which Sansa has no problem with. So, proceed.
Yeah. Nice, Boosh. It's nice that you watched it with your mom. Uh, are you a dude? Uh, love it. I've got a secret. That's what he was
Mm.
responding to. Um, I doubt it. She's got a newborn, so unless she pulled off something miraculous that we don't talk about in medical history. So anyway, so yes, that is something that Tyler kind of wanted to highlight a little bit. Again, Tyler's not here, so I appreciate the fact that JV actually highlighted that. And we're off to the races.
Yes. And Varys is writing notes
Yes.
to try and send out messages to actually undermine Danny,
Yes.
knowing that if this is found out, this is his death. This is his death sentence.
Also going to try to keep I'm going to try to keep the off-screen stuff, the on-screen stuff to a minimum. See if we can avoid that dreaded copyright because
I know.
it is a problem. And I think,
I think they're watching me.
they're not as bad as Paramount, which we would show a still screen and they copyrighted us. Like they took the stream down.
Her soldiers.
That's their job.
That's their job.
Mm-hmm.
So Varys has got his children's spies, as he did.
Yes. He's
He
extending
has
his
them in,
hand. Yep. His little birds.
he has them. Yes, now he has them inside Dragonstone.
Yes. Yes, he does. And, so all right, now we're joined on the beach here. Again, I know Bush had a few complaints about the fact that we were kind of like, cruising hardcore. We have a little bit more wiggle room, because JB had a hard out. I want to make sure we got through the majority of the episode, and I think that we owe that to you guys to do decent.
Hasn't left the chambers, hasn't accepted any food.
And this is where Varys does something stupid.
You're worried for her. I admire your empathy.
It's very quiet.
Because Tyrion is watching, and Tyrion knows exactly, because they had a conversation not too long ago where Varys stated his intentions that he's going to do what he wants to do. And
all right,
that Varys is going. So Varys is going to do what he feels is best for the realm. And Tyrion kind of calls him on this, like, what is the realm? The Varys has this kind of utopian view that everyone lives in peace, no one suffers, no one oppresses anyone else. That's just never going to be, as long as you have humans around, that's not going to be a thing.
It's super unrealistic, and I hope that people on this planet in 2024 understand that it'll never be a utopia. Human beings don't work like that. We create problems when there are no problems,
and we're selfish.
Yes, we are. No matter how much you love somebody, you still might make a selfish decision you have to apologize for later. So Tyrion,
I love y'all. I mean, I love y'all, but I just love me more.
Well, you got to take care of number one. That's not a joke, by the way, because if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of somebody else or help somebody else in a relationship? That just goes with family, friends, everything. All right, so Tyrion
goes to Dany, and he rats him out. Now she thinks it's Jon. Someone has betrayed me.
Someone has betrayed me.
I want to be honest real quick. This shot reminded me a shot of House of the Dragon of Rhaenyra. Kind of standing by the window a little bit. There's a little bit. It's almost like they kind of like took a little bit of that symbolism.
Yeah.
It's about the time she's pregnant, if I remember correctly. It's been a bit since we've watched House of the Dragon, about a year and a half.
Varys.
He knows the truth about Jon.
He does.
Because you told him.
Mm-hmm.
Because you told him.
Yeah.
You learned from Sansa.
Left in.
And she learned from Jon.
Hey, buddy.
Though
Great
I
show
told you
earlier.
not to tell her. As I said, he betrayed me.
I'm glad Sansa told me. I am your hand.
Also, Dany
Please be
is
aware of any
looking
threats you're facing.
particularly,
Rough.
I'm gonna say, slightly ill in the face. Like,
Well, she hasn't eaten. She probably hasn't slept much. So
yeah. What the heck did R2? Sorry, Bush. Bring back Ryan Clips coupons and Ryan Cruz's. What? I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, JB, I saw your private chat. I'll.
Your master of whisperers needs to be aware too.
You spoke to him first, without coming to me, without asking my permission.
It was a mistake.
Why do you think Sansa told you? What do you think she hoped to gain?
She trusts me.
Yes.
Oh, your lost channels. Yeah.
Trusted you spread
Hi.
secrets
This is
that
well.
could destroy your own
Waiting
queen.
at the DB. Crochets.
And you did not let her down.
Wow.
He's
If I have failed you, my queen, forgive
she's not as pretty.
me.
Well, she hasn't, like I said, she hasn't
My
slept.
intentions were
She hasn't
Yeah.
eaten. She's pissed off, and she's becoming
We wanted what we
paranoid.
want, a better world,
Mhm.
all of us. Varys as much as anyone. It doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter now.
Nope.
Be wary of a woman who starts to cry, especially when she's angry.
Well, this is
Difference between-
this is basically Danny saying, "It's fine." That's when you need to worry.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks super distressed. Kind of rightfully so. I will admit that that Varys and Tyrion kind of acted stupid in this, maybe uncharacteristically. It just doesn't seem like them, but as Bush said, yeah.
The script needs the plot to happen.
Yeah.
And Varys knows the jig is up.
Yeah. This could have ended so much better.
Good.
I'll just
Another
I
two
just
episodes to take their time a little bit.
yeah, a little bit. I just won't on that one. It's so frustrating to see two excellent characters kind of assassinated. So they're standing on the rocks. Varys is obviously in handcuffs or irons, whatever you want to call them.
It's about to happen.
Yeah. And of course, Tyrion
Says, "Yeah, it was me."
It was me.
And Varys is like, "No."
I hope I deserve this. Truly, I do. I hope I'm wrong. Goodbye, old friend.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of a bummer. Just it bothers me because it doesn't make sense.
There's that. It's just
Sentence you to die.
Dracarys. Well, you're gonna. I mean, you're gonna die quickly.
Dracarys.
That's a full blast, point blank range.
He should have. That was also way too long on the Dracarys. Like he should have been like because it has every other time. It's like they're doing it to try to make it hurt, but it. And of course,
And also on the way back to Dragonstone, also to kind of add to Dany's mental state she's in, when they came back to Dragonstone, they were ambushed by the Iron Fleet. Rhaegal was killed. Missandei was captured. And then at the gates of King's Landing, Missandei was beheaded. And Cersei gave her a chance to say last words. And she said, Dracarys. Basically, just leg him up.
yep. Yeah, that was another death I didn't really care for. Missandei being such an excellent character.
A calming factor for Dany.
Yes, Yes, and then of course, just to ramp things up, it's like they're like, "Oh, well, if we kill this character, like that's gonna piss the audience off, and it's gonna make it easier to wrap this up so quickly."
Because we got to go do Star Wars. Which how's that trilogy coming along, boys?
Oh, I can't
Oh,
wait
that's
for the
right.
Star Wars.
I know. And then
Oh, oh,
I mean
you'll love this. So the apparently they are finally getting their Netflix
that's already
thing.
out. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's already out.
the one with the three.
It's already out. It's already
Oh,
out.
yeah, they were talking about it on Anna and Clifton were talking about it on his stream earlier, and Anna's not excited. It's like from
Yeah,
the creator of Game of Thrones, and it's like
yeah,
I
it's already
wouldn't be
out.
bragging about that, bro. I wouldn't brag about that. All right, I jumped forward a little bit. John kind of gives a little side eye. Danny's sitting alone.
This was all she brought with her when we crossed the narrow sea.
Mm-hmm.
Her only possession.
It's Grey Worm.
Obviously, she's with Grey Worm. He's very sad. No, I
Very
don't
sad.
know how much they could.
Does-
Which again,
doesn't matter.
another incredible character.
just accelerate the hatred now.
Yeah, it's just like character assassination all over the place. They're just like, let's just speed up the,
From what I've heard from some review, the reviews of the show are actually semi-mixed. There's some folks who say it's good and some folks who say it's not so good. Hey, Mr. Grant, what's up?
What's up, buddy? I mean, you got the link, dude. We and speaking of the link, he hasn't seen this in a while, but God bless him for being here.
Hey,
Mr. Clifton, how are you, sir?
pretty
What's
good,
up?
pretty good. Just got off a stream, was awesome. But,
Yeah.
yeah. So thanks for the invite. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, and I
Yeah,
kind
but
of tried to forget about it.
but here we are, and we just drag you back in.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem, dude. He's working, so yeah. Obviously, he's in a little bit of a different hemisphere. He's not just across the pond. He's across the pond, under the pond, and all through the pond.
Yes.
Wow.
It's
Aussie.
Austria. He's an Aussie. So,
Aussie.
See,
oi,
Yeah.
oi, oi. All right, don't. Why do I know that? So they burn her collar, the thing that
Correct.
no, you are see, oi, oi, oi. He knows.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It is the thing. All right, so John comes in and
Grey Worm was not too happy to see him there because
no,
now he knows too. And he's like, what the hell? And this is where we get this.
If you told your sister,
I don't want it.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I told him.
she betrayed your trust. She killed Varys as much as I did.
Mm-hmm.
This is a victory for her.
Mm-hmm.
it's true.
Now she knows what happens when people hear the truth about you.
Mm-hmm.
Far more people in Westeros love you than love me.
Okay, I'm downloading a volume booster because this is horse shit. Like you can barely hear this crap, right?
I can hear it.
I
it's
know, but
quiet,
we have
but
had.
it works.
Yeah, I'll just.
I only have fear.
This is one thing she has. She says John has love.
Mhm.
Danny has
You
fear.
will always be my queen.
And so she goes to embrace him, kiss him. Now, for a Targaryen who's been raised with this knowledge all their life, this is not uncommon. This would actually be quite normal. John's was raised in the north. He was raised as a Stark. This
Mhm.
is not normal for him, so he backs away. And she's like, "Oh, all right." Then fear it is.
Dude, her face.
Yeah, she's like, okay, then it's fear. I choose the violence.
I don't be fear.
Danny's choosing violence.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The people who
Oh, a lot of
they're
violence.
not your enemies. They're innocents, like the ones you liberated in Marine.
In Marine, the slaves turned on the masters and liberated the city themselves the moment I arrived.
They're afraid. Anyone who resists Cersei will see his family butchered. You can't expect them to be heroes. They're hostages.
They are. In a tyrant's grip, whose fault is that? Mine.
What does it matter whose fault it is? Thousands of children will die if the city burns.
Your sister knows how to use her enemies' weaknesses against them. That's what she thinks our mercy is. Weakness.
I beg you, my queen.
She's wrong. Mercy is our strength. Our mercy towards future generations. So we'll never be hostage by a
So Danny's saying, fuck everyone right now. I'm thinking beyond this.
Yes.
Cersei's followers will abandon her if they know the war is lost. Give them that chance. If the city surrenders, they will ring the bells and raise the gates. Please, if you hear them ringing the bells, call off the attack.
Yeah, seriously.
And she appears to, it's like, all right.
Wait for me outside the city. You'll know when it's
You'll
time.
know.
Ugh. This episode is so... Boy, everything about season 8 is just not good. I can't even boost the volume using an extension. Which, of course, I used the extension last week to try to brighten it, and it was okay in some places, and the rest of it was just like, yeah, it's still really dark.
So Clifton, your thoughts as you are going down memory lane here about this?
Are you excited, sir?
Oh, so excited. No, it's just, yeah, no, I just know how it ends, and I'm just like, no, I don't care.
Tyler is not feeling well, Boosh.
Yeah, Tyler's not feeling well. Lily's not feeling well. Shadu is
Being
being
gay.
Shadu. I don't remember what he said he was doing. I really don't.
He said that he didn't have time to watch the episode. Bitch, you had a week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, seriously, Lily and Tyler are both sick.
Right.
Similar to me being sick on Friday. And I don't blame them for not wanting to be here. They have something similar to what I had. All right, so we got an influx of people coming in.
Right.
Everybody looks sad. It's
Well,
had over a year.
Right, exactly.
This is just not.
There's a lot of just like prepping now. Oh, we're daylight, get ready, or we're like, oh, we're not ready yet. You got till daylight. Make it happen. All the Northmen are here. And then at some point, Danny tells Tyrion that Jaime got caught trying to cross the lines and trying to get back to Cersei.
And here he is.
Oh, gee.
Dumbass.
How did they find you? And he holds up his hand. It's like, really? So fucking stupid.
How did they find you?
And these just absolute character assassination. All the growth that Jaime's done is ruined in 30 seconds in the last episode. Just bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's super irritating because he became such a lovable character by the end, and then they're like, but wait, there's more.
And then, well, I mean, he had a chance to be rid of Cersei. He had a chance to be happy with Brienne, and they sleep together. And then he's like, I can't. She needs me. I'm not a good person. What?
You kind of are now.
Well, now you're a dick. Now you're just an asshole again.
Yeah. Now you're just a you went from being a good person to being a douche. So obviously, Tyrion and Jaime have words.
If the winds are kind, you'll make it to Pentos.
Yeah, he's saying run away.
New life.
You can start a new life.
Sail
You
right
can be
past the Iron Fleet and into a new life.
you can be
Sounds a lot
you
less
can
like
be you can live somewhat normal. Yeah, you won't be riches and lavishness, but you're rich enough. You'll be fine. Just run away. Run away. Run away. I would rather you live, because the city's going to fall tomorrow.
You didn't treat me like a monster. You were all I had.
This is actually pretty decent dialogue, considering the fact that it's true. Yeah, they actually did have a good relationship.
Yep.
But at the same time, though, Jaime turning into something that
Wow.
Well, they're all dead. Well, yeah, they're all dead, and the one that's cooking in the oven is not going to survive the fall of the city, because the city literally falls on her.
Yeah.
Death by rubble. Death by rubble. I did not have on my Game of Thrones bingo card.
No, I didn't either. And so, all right, we're at King's Landing, and of course they're getting ready. It's buffering.
So the story of Daenerys, it reminds me a lot, like they took inspiration from Bloody Mary, right?
Well, Tudor as well.
Well, Bloody Mary. She was King Henry's daughter, and I think a lot of people supported her on her rise to queen, and then she just freaking burned everyone.
I mean, Boosh, I guess, except for the fact that she has the soul of a bridge troll. I don't care how good it is. If she treats you like dirt, get out. And vice versa, people. I don't know why this is buffering like this. Am I having internet lag anywhere else? I might be having a little bit of internet lag. Sorry, guys. Let me try something real quick here.
So
a little bit of yeah, go ahead, dude.
Oh no, are you there?
Yeah,
good.
Okay. Came back. Yeah.
So everything's getting ready. Cersei's looking confident.
Still psycho.
Mm-hmm.
So
we come out to the fleet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, we got Arya and the Hound trying to make their way in to the city. They get in just in time before they close the gates.
Yep. Now we're at the fleet.
And they're looking up and they're like, what? It's kind of overcast. They're kind of looking through the haze and right in the sun, quite sure. But yet, no other boat can see a big lizard doing a dive bombing run.
Yeah.
No one. Okay, of all those boats, no one saw her.
Yeah. Plot.
Also, at the same time, too, I would just like to incorporate the fact those are giant, as in they're like as tall as me, is like 6 foot. You'd see that thing flying through the air. The animal would see it coming before it got near him. They're huge. So it's a little bit of shenanigans when it just barely misses Danny and the dragon. And I was just like,
that plot armor be thick.
Yeah, it's and then of course we obviously know what happens. Start burning everything.
That before with 2 dragons, she loses half her dragons. Now with just one, she wipes out the entire Iron Fleet.
Yes.
With all of them shooting ballistas at the same time.
This is one of the big problems I had, Bush, because I was like, dude, are you kidding me? 5 ships sniped Rhaegal with 1 shot.
Yeah.
It was so horrendous that I was like, that's horrid. You just killed the dragon just like Missandei to piss her off more. It's just to piss her off more and make her more crazy. Yes, they are.
And yet everyone is frantic now. And I mean, I will give it to Drogon and the writers of this episode. They equipped Drogon with a cloaking device and afterburners. Because he's flying faster than we've ever seen the dragons fly.
Yeah. Also, at the same time, just to reiterate my point, watch this ballista fly. It is slow. It's heavy. It literally covers probably 20 feet in like a quarter of a second. That is so slow. Anyway, all right, I'm done nitpicking the warfare.
That cloaking device was good.
Oh, it's excellent. It's yes, they do.
Now we got the ones on the wall. So the ships that can still shoot are shooting. The ones on the wall are shooting.
It's almost like it's a shooting gallery.
It's almost like not only did he have a cloaking device, afterburners, but he has a phase mode now where things just phase right through him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
plot
bad.
Armor be thick. I mean, there was one thing there was the one thing harder than dragon scales. Plot armor.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Now, hey, hold on. What was behind that wall that was explosive?
Not anything that I remember.
Clifton, do you remember anything being explosive?
The weird green gobbledygook stuff that.
Oh,
but that was not right at the wall, because if Dragonfire if the wildfire did ignite, it would be a green flame popping up. Nope. Drogon just exploded a gate by breathing on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I. Okay, yeah, no, you explained. No, I was like, it's like, well, no, it should be the wild, because the wildfire is green, right? And I was like, did I miss something? No. So he just rock decided to go
boom, explode outward.
Yeah. Like in even what, it was season 4 or 4, right? That we saw that the castle that was kind of melted to beaded glass, but it still kind of stood, right? You know, because it's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to do that to rock, but sure.
Yes, and Boosh, yes. Bye-bye, Golden Company. Glad that they spent all this time hyping you up to just do this.
Yeah.
He's the nuke.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I got it.
This guy's face when he was running, I'm sorry. It's too funny.
Yeah. Okay, whoa, hold on. As the guy was running, there was someone on a horse behind him. What was that? Was that a Dothraki?
Yes.
Really?
I'm sorry. Weren't the Dothraki decimated because they were the first line of attack against the army of the dead, and they got wiped out?
Yes. All the
So where'd they come from?
all the
plot armor?
magic,
Yeah.
the dead.
Yeah, apparently. And when we saw in the last episode, her and the Unsullied at the gates of King's Landing, there's a few hundred. All of a sudden, now there are thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They got
Wow.
more.
They
It's really
okay.
it's
they
really
reproduce
funny.
like bunnies.
What's really funny is when you build a barracks, you actually can just start multiplying guys and regenerate them. Yeah, it's like a video game. It's like
Okay. Gotcha.
Well-
You get the healing pack and it just kind of
yeah,
builds a new person.
it's like
Okay.
a Command and Conquer unit
Ah,
ready.
hi,
Hi
girlfriend.
Anna.
Hi, girlfriend.
Hi Anna.
Hey, Anna.
Yeah, it's like unit ready. Yeah. Oh, I love Command and Conquer, but this
Yes.
is so nonsensical. So love it. Something wrong here. That's true.
hmm
So the Dothraki are
Yes.
back, and all the
Unsullied have regenerated.
and now they're running through King's Landing. Yes, Boosh Command and
Right.
Conquer does rule. Sorry. Oh yeah, here's Danny just decimating the King's Landing.
Chilling.
Not like there's not children in King's Landing. Yeah. So now the gate of King's Landing is wide open, and just everybody's flooding in. Everybody's being burned alive, and of course the ballistas are still going off, missing the giant dragon.
The giant, big flying lizard with
Yes.
the cloaking device.
Plot armor, and the shields. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just gonna throw in shields because fuck it, Star Trek.
Might as well.
He flies right over him. He flies right over him.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah. Get stabbed. He flies right over him. He turns into them. I'm gonna stop. Sorry.
Yeah.
And of course, you got Cersei just sitting in her bell tower, as if she wouldn't be an easy target.
And because right now all the fighting is in front, and Qyburn says, Your Grace, should go. No, this is the safest place there is. No, they will fight to the death for their queen. They're running because nobody likes you. The gates have fallen.
And
you might want to go back to Maegor's strong fast.
Yeah, because there's a giant dragon with plot armor and shields and phasing and literally just nuking everything and melting people's faces.
Yeah.
Right, and because Cersei, hey Dempsey,
Hey buddy,
and
what's up, man?
Because we know that Cersei knows this as well, there are caches of the wildfire that have yet to be ignited. So that's going to be fun when Drogon hits those inadvertently.
Mm-hmm. As he's just hitting everything at random.
Yes, and nothing hits him.
Yes. Yeah, Anna, it's true. This is the stupid thing ever.
Yes.
It could have been so good. I mean, look, House of the Dragon's incredible, right? We all love it. We all have to suffer through this criminy.
Luckily, it's the finale. So.
Yes. I mean, this is the one where the most action happens in the finale. Yeah. So I guess we can go. Long story short, they march through. Drogon has himself perched on the wall. The city has fallen, and they're waiting. The bells start to ring.
Mm-hmm.
The city has fallen. The battle's over. Dany's won. And then I did watch the end clips where Dumb and Dumber kind of try to explain the episode, where Dany looks at the Red Keep, something that her family built, and who's occupying it there, and what they've done to her. And she decides at that point to make it personal and torch the city instead of just going for King's Landing itself.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit of pillaging going on with Shin.
And
Course,
then
this is
this is also where where the Lannisters have dropped their swords. They have given up.
Mm-hmm.
They're headed back with their backs turned. Gregory takes a spear and throws it into a guy's back from behind. Cold blood. And then this turns into just savagery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because apparently no honor what from the fact that they've been trying to do what is mostly right this whole entire freaking show. And again, shout out to everybody who's watching, because we're getting those views high, much appreciated.
Yes.
And
they just like the entire show is about her not being as crazy as her family has been.
yes,
Her father.
In the end, they just went with, okay, she's full on crazy.
Right.
So Jamie sneaks underneath the keep because, of course, he does.
Because Davos got him in there.
Yeah.
And then he comes across Euron. Then he tries to get it. You're right. He tries to get into the city, and he goes another route and whatnot.
Yeah. It was on Euron. I don't know why it skipped forward, but yes. So I mean, just torching everything.
Yeah, his wing just cut that. His wing cut that.
I don't know. I don't know. It's all right. Cersei again. Still, now King's Landing. The Red Keep is being taken down. Okay. What you gonna do, bro?
Kyber's like, please, can we go now?
What are you doing?
Can we go? Because she's in a state of disbelief. Like, this is not how I planned it out.
How could I lose? There's no way I could lose. No, you could lose. You don't have a fucking dragon. Or plot armor.
Or plot armor, right.
So anyway, that's from the last three. Yeah. Resting bitch face with bad hair.
And so there's one scene, I guess, could be somewhat okay. Arya and the Hound have made it into the map area, and Arya is wants to go find Cersei, and the Hound is like, no, if you go this way, you will die. You don't want to be like me. I understand you want revenge. I've wanted revenge my entire life.
Yes.
Look at me. Do you want to become me? And this kind of shakes her out of her murder mode.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be dead too if you don't get out of here.
I'm going to kill her.
You think you wanted revenge a long time. I've been after it all my life. It's all I care about.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I'm actually playing this part is because JV's right. It actually is pretty good. Like the Hound still hasn't been really character assassinated.
You want to be like
Arya is just whatever. I don't care.
Well, this is probably the best character arc, honestly, of the entire show, because he's good. He has grown to care for someone that's not himself. There's a genuine care he has for Arya.
Sandor.
Oh. She used his name.
Thank you.
Right. And then we get Clegane Bowl. Clegane Bowl, which ended
Yes.
up being very anticlimactic.
Yeah, brothers fight. Gee whiz.
Well, my favorite part was when Cersei is like, Sir Gregor, stay with me, and he starts moving toward the hound. Qyburn's like, Sir Gregor, listen, and he grabs him and throws him against the wall, and his back of his head just splits open.
Yeah.
And that was kind of
All right.
yeah.
And then this is actually somewhat significant. That face.
Damn.
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
You see,
that's you.
That's you.
you see the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Wasn't the
It's
Walking
Frankenstein.
Dead? Yeah, because the Walking Dead was a thing at this point, wasn't it?
I believe so.
I think so. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway. Yes.
The volcano.
The volcano. And this.
Oh God.
He has
Death by
treated him like
shit.
dirt
Yep.
for the last
whole
3
series.
seasons.
The
Well,
whole
not
series.
the whole series, but it's been worse the last 3. As soon as he lost his hand, she's like, "Well, you're just a little
Yeah.
like," and so it's so. Oh, who wants the ball?
Don't let our baby die. I want to live. Well, no shit.
Well, you could have fled from the fucking tower before
You could.
before
Could've.
Qyburn had to almost practically drag you.
Right.
But anyway, brother versus brother. Nobody cares. It's
As it started, as the jealousy and the revenge started with Gregor plunging Sandor into the fire, and it ends with Sandor plunging Gregor into the fire. You see, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
yeah, it's like poetic justice, but nobody cared.
Yeah.
Arya's running again, still going back to the brothers trying to fight each other. Gregor gets, I mean, just the carnage, man. Like, Danny is just gone, just like psycho. Like at this point, she's not only burning, where she ultimately was born to the ground. It's just like she's like, I'm gonna burn everything to the ground, and then I'm gonna go back to Dragonstone. Is ultimately
She wasn't born there. She wasn't born there.
I thought she was.
She was born. She was born at Dragonstone.
Oh, I thought she was born right before her father was overthrown.
He sent her. He sent her. The mother while she was still pregnant.
Okay.
To Dragonstone, and it was the night of the largest storm that
Yes.
Dragonstone had ever seen. So that's why she's named. That's why she has the name Stormborn.
Yes. Okay. I didn't know it was on Dragonstone. That's my bad. Then again, of course, moving the plot forward because John is like,
Green.
Gonna have
There's
to kill
Green.
her. Yeah, there's Green.
Yep.
So now he's just like fall back. Sir Gregor was supposed to kill the babies. That's right. Okay. Sorry. It's been it's been a year that we've been doing this, so trust me. And I still have whatever sickness brain this is. John's running. Arya gets bloated up. Fall back. Yeah, and she is just wrecked.
She's wrecked.
And
she should probably be dead, to be honest.
Now she comes across a mother and a daughter that were trying to get into the city or to get into the keep. They got their way in, and she's trying to find them a safe place. The little girl falls. The mother stays behind to try and grab her. Arya moves to the side just in time. Dragonfire hits, and this is just a horrible scene when Arya comes to, and there's the mother in just a pile of ash and the little girl holding her little wooden toy. Just a horrible.
Yep.
Thus, I'm sorry, just for the record, if you look like this, you should really be dead.
Or really have a hard time breathing,
getting up, doing anything.
It's not the wave, bruh. It's not the wave. It's not the wave.
I don't think it's the wave either, Push. But hey, to each their own. It's one reason that we kind of cover this stuff. Yeah. All right, people are cowering. Read I'll have to read it at the end there, brother man. Okay, so now we're out on the keep. We see obviously all the giants, the rebels just coming down.
That's my rebel.
I don't want to die.
Really? Could you have thought of that when everybody was sitting about talking about the winter's coming and we need your help?
Right. Yeah. Well,
whatever. He's like, I still love you, and then the roof caves in.
The roof is coming down because it's on fire. Don't need no water with that motherfucker.
Oh, it's burning. All right.
Thank you. So basically, after this episode ends, we got a horse. We see a little wooden horse of a burned child, and then Horse Ex Machina shows up, and Arya leaves the city on horseback.
Yeah. Yes. She gets on a magic horse. Yeah. Oh, the horse lived? It's almost kind of
where
weird.
Where did that horse come on from? I mean, that horse is in good shape, in really good shape.
Yeah, especially because at the same time, a horse would know to run before humans would, because animals have better instincts than humans. That horse would have been motherfucking gone. He'd have been like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
So that's kind of the end of episode 5. I mean, episode 6 is really just the aftermath. I mean, Dany gives her a Nuremberg speech to now a huge army of Unsullied who have multiplied again, and an entire horde of Dothraki that have come from nowhere.
Dude, I told you, she has barracks. All right.
I guess so.
You click the button, you have magic money, and it's like, unit ready, okay. And it shows you a little building screen.
Okay, that's how that works.
That's
great.
how
Cool.
it goes.
That's disgusting. That's awful.
Well, that's how it works in video games, not necessarily in television, though.
So then we get the final thing where Tyrion is like, bro.
You know what's
nuts.
You know what's wild too is that both these episodes are an hour and 18 minutes. Both.
Yeah.
Both back to back. Like you couldn't have went whoosh. You hurried so much crap, and then there was other crap. You're like, let's sit around and talk about who's going to be king.
Yeah.
So long story short, Tyrion tells Jon, look, dude, she is so convinced that she is right, and we're the ones who told her that. We believed in her. She thinks she is on a righteous path, and who is going to stop her? She will kill anyone who she thinks is in the way of creating paradise. And Dany pretty much confirms this in the throne room. Jon sticks a knife through her heart. Drogon senses this because Mama's dead. but John's a Targaryen and has really thick plot armor on, so Drogon doesn't kill him. Instead, he melts the Iron Throne, and John gets imprisoned. He's in prison with Tyrion, and then they decide who's going to be king. The greatest stories. Bran the Broken has the greatest stories. He becomes king, but not until Sansa decrees the North is
hooligan?
seceding. Hey, hooligan! The North is seceding from Westeros. They are their own independent country now. Therefore, they do not follow the rules of the now 6 kingdoms. And one of the conditions for Jon's release is that he goes to the Wall to join the Night's Watch. Mm-hmm. Okay. The North just became a non-extradition country. What's to stop Jon the minute he passes the neck to do whatever he wants? You think Sansa
also at the same time, I was going to say there's also no more wall because it went whoosh.
Well, no. There's one section of the wall that's cut out. Castle Black is still intact.
No, it's still intact, but it's kind of like, the hell's the point? The wildlings have already come over. The winter has already the walkers and the whites and all that stuff have already. It's like, the hell's the point of Castle Black at this point? You're gonna sit on a wall and be like, going, "Hey man, about a mile that way, there's a hole. They're walking towards it. What do you want to do?" I don't fucking know, man.
Right.
Like, what are you talking?
Yeah, and so now Sansa gets to become the queen of the North, which I would then I would understand why she would want Jon to go past the wall. It's like, Jon, I kind of got a thing going here. You being here is just gonna mess it up. Do you want to scoot up that way?
Yeah, she's like. Also, at the same time, I'm really digging the whole. I'm gonna say
Queen
Empire, the Empire vibes, which are based off of a certain man from World War II kind of vibes. The way she's standing there preaching in front of everybody.
Yes. Yeah. Nuremberg.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to give it a little more context because, are you serious? What in the?
Right. Look at. I mean that. The med packs work fast.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna skip forward here because obviously we need to show this part because of course Jon confronts her. No, you're good, dude. We still have a bit more.
Please, Danny.
He's appealing to her feelings for her.
Behind small mercies. The world we need.
It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, he loved her, she loved him. They didn't have to tell Jon. At the same time, right? And everything would have been just fine. She would have been queen. Jon would have probably been probably her most trusted advisor. And also doing stuff to her, and everybody would have lived happily ever after. How hard was that? And you didn't have to burn the city to the ground. So,
won't be built by men loyal to the world. Not easy. You've always known.
This also this also kind of lends credence to what I'm saying is that the fact that Jon like pushed her away and now he's all teary-eyed because it's like, wait, I thought he was grossed out, right? He's either grossed out or he's not grossed out. You don't get to cry if you're grossed out and you're about ready to stab the woman you love. It just you played ping pong and went, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's a very fair assessment Of course, she
This
gets.
is our reason. It has been from the beginning, since
Yeah.
you were a little boy with a bastard's name. And I was a little girl who couldn't count to 20. We do it.
Also, at the same time, did her hair get bigger? She have more hair.
A little longer.
Yeah, I'm probably nitpicking, right? And then of course, this is what I'm talking about, because he's like,
And always.
I still love you. I'm crying and I'm gonna kiss you and then I'm gonna stab you. And it's so.
Ew. Now you're a necro.
Now you're also a super hypocrite.
Right.
I'm not down with the family relations, but I'll have a little family relations to stab you. After about
It's
a
all
good
relative.
a 7-second, 10-second kiss. Yeah.
It's all relative.
And so she dies. He cries more. He cried a lot towards the end. You know what I'm saying?
He cried a lot.
He cried a lot. And then, of course, this is the moment where he should have been eaten. Eaten.
Yeah, Drogon is not a happy camper here.
No, I would have actually been okay had he incinerated them both out of anger for the fact that that's his mother.
It's interesting because right at the end scene where they're gathering around where the small council is gathering, and they're like, "Where was?" And Drogon is headed in the east, and they say, "Does anyone know?" And Bronn is like, "As far the fuck away from here as possible." There's a theory out there. They're going to a Shy, where all the Lord of Light fire magic is. To possibly,
I had not heard that. Well, of course, I haven't really.
To possibly bring her back. That's a theory out there. And then Arya wants to go off the map, which I'm fine with that. Go away.
Go away, please.
Girl. And
this
John
takes so
gets
long.
to go.
That dragon would have
John
eaten
gets to
him
go
tenfold.
And John gets, and then for some reason, Drogon is the smartest person in this entire series because everyone's trying to sit on a chair made of swords, so he melts the damn thing.
Yep,
it's true. I mean, I can show the chair being melted. It's more entertaining than the rest of it.
Yeah.
If you want my honest opinion.
The only right, Anna, you're right. Drogon is the smartest.
Yes. I seriously no, and one of the biggest reasons that we liked this show is because, again, dragons. Danny was awesome, and
what do you think killed my mommy? Bird chair, rawr.
Actually, that's a pretty damn good take. I got to be honest. I got to give that some laughter because he's like, who the pointy thing did it? Not the dickhead standing there.
And then he
Yes. Then he picks her up
and flies east.
There's just so much.
And then when they and then when they deciding who can be king, you got Edmure Tully, who's like, well, I like to throw my hat in the ring, and some just like, uncle, take a seat, just sit down, but sit down. Then Sam says, maybe we should have it by an actual democracy where the people get to choose who's king. They all laugh at them, and I'm like, ha, oligarchy it is. All right.
Yeah. This part's just so stupid. And really,
It's just
really, because why?
I think I'd prefer the theory that was going around at the time that he was the Night King.
there is that theory. There's also because where John is going at the very end into the true north, there's a realm beyond that called the land of never ending, the land of never ending the winter. That's supposedly the realm of the Night King. And from what I've heard, the way the show was supposed to end, you were supposed to go back into that realm, which we only saw once, and have the Night King reemerge.
I mean, it would. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I can defeat the new King Ryan stairs. Yeah. You could also just push him out of his wheelchair and watch him crawl back to it. And look, and this is
Right.
Look, we're all joking around, right? Because it's stupid. It's stupid. Like,
It
it's
ended. This for the first 5, I'll give it 6 years, was the best show on TV ever,
yeah.
ever. And then it just shit the bed.
And I was massively late to the party. I admit they were already on their season 7, season 8 break, and they're like, we have to wait a year and a half. And I'm like, what is everybody talking the Game of Thrones thing? I'm like, why is everybody spurging? I was like, all right, let me buy season 1 of Game of Thrones, right? You know, it's all on DVD. It's all relative. Yeah. But then no, I was like, whoa, this is a good show. And so then anyway, John's so happy to be back where he belongs.
Yeah. Or where he loves.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, he loves Ghost, which is fine. That's great. But
And the North. And he loves the North.
Oh, it's Queen Sansa.
The Queen in the North. The
Queen in
which,
the North.
Which again, the Queen in the North, when they've had 2 already kings of the North that they turned on really quick. So, I mean, Sansa, you're rolling the dice here because the North is very fickle.
Yeah. Also, at the same time, there are a lot of wildlings left still alive, considering the fact that they did have to fight a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of children, which makes sense. But
wow, Dempsey, wow, nice.
Dempsey says I could have written a better ending for these characters after a 2-week meth bet. Wow, with a whiskey finish. It sounds awful.
All right.
At least it's not the cocaine, because that makes your heart explode. Don't do that. And this is literally the last shot we get. This is how it ends.
Yep. What? Huh?
Put your hands together for
Okay.
whatever the hell that
we have
was.
made it through. We made it through.
Yay.
Wookie, thanks for being here, man. Seriously.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. What's up, buddy? So this started with JV and I, then brought Lily on and stuff like that. We have been doing this for over a year. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, the audience has only grown. Thank you so much for all of you being here. You guys are the best.
Yes.
That being
And
said,
next week, I remember, at least I remember when they announced the prequel series, House of the Dragon. I remember
me too.
Basically the entire fellowship was kind of like, I don't know about this.
Yep.
And then we saw some of the casting, and we're like, I really don't know about this. And pretty much resoundingly, we are glad to say that we were all wrong. House of the Dragon was
Very wrong.
phenomenal.
Very wrong. Yes, Wookie, House of the Dragon time. Tim says, wasn't John going to get a spin-off series? That's what they said.
There were like three other series that are in development, which really means nothing as far as Hollywood goes.
Wasn't Arya supposed to get one too?
I believe Arya's supposed to
I
get one on
think so.
her adventures, and I believe there's another one in development that goes even further to where Aegon conquers Westeros. So
the Hedge Knight thing, right? Wasn't that one that they were talking
believe
about
that's
as well?
Yeah,
There were
there's a lot
somewhere
of-
in the
there's a lot
neighborhood
of
of like
five,
I think
like
three.
five.
I think three were supposed to be confirmed, right? You know, John, Arya, and yeah,
Aegon.
yeah, and then there were two other ones that were supposed to be you know, rumored to be started or something like that. Anyway, long story short, the thing is, House of the Dragon was a massive hit.
Yep.
Did it start with a little bit of roughness? People were unsure. Well, yeah, because quite frankly, Game of Thrones humped the bunk in the end. Like, y'all just, like, what are you doing? But after seeing season one, I can say this: I could not be more excited for season two. I think season two is going to be better than season one, and I think it's going to be an incredible run.
I hope so.
Anna asks, favorite dragon all.
I just answered.
Oh, Caraxes. I would. I'd probably have to
Cyrax.
say
You like Cyrax the most. It's Rhaenyra's dragon.
I think I kind of like that's I don't know. They might be tied between Rhaenyra and Daemon. I like Rhaenyra the most, but because she's kind of like I kind of did the whole McQueen thing that you did for Danny, but man, I'll tell you what, Matt Smith, he's so good, and he just elevates the show to another level. It's not even funny. Bush says Drogon. I love me some Drogon. Anna's agreeing. Anna's also a massive fan of Matt Smith too. So don't let her lie to you. She's a huge fan of Matt Smith. She's going to an event to where
Bush.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's Caraxes. Yeah. My favorite dragon was Danny. Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Yeah.
But
the blood of the dragon, sure.
All right. Well, I mean, that ends it. So, Clifton, would you like to start us? And you had an incredible show today. You went 3 hours. You crazy people. You and Anna and Ronan and all that.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. Clifton, you actually spoke for 3 hours.
Well, I had other people on as well, so I didn't speak the entire time. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He also passed the monetized mark, and he got he got approved for monetization. So shout out. I actually, ironically, I was his first super chat ever.
Thanks. Yeah.
You were so weirded out. It was so funny. You didn't know what to say.
Yeah, no, I mean this whole last week, getting the 500 subs, getting monetized from YouTube, and then of course, the first super chat, it's overwhelming. It's like I didn't think I would reach that mark, but yeah,
you work hard, man.
It's been fun. It's been fun.
I'm like about 800 hours away. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you'll hit it pretty quickly.
Oh yeah,
especially if we keep doing simulcast streams like this, which is very important. And I have to really reiterate the fact that simulcasting, I'll talk a lot of crap about StreamYards. Most of us do. Simulcasting is probably the best thing StreamYards ever did because it helps people reach other platforms, other content creators. And again, we're at we're at 23 viewers right now. I think that's the highest that we've had on
Last
Game
week,
of Thrones.
last week for last week's show, from last week to midnight this morning, in the last week for episode 3, I had 180 views in a week.
Damn,
Of
that's a
last week's
lot.
show. Yeah,
Awesome.
Outstanding. Seriously.
I mean, one thing that I said earlier, because my friend Ronan, he's basically at the same. He doesn't have any watch time. He's over 600 subs, and yeah, like my advice: make a playlist, make it, private.
I have playlists.
Have the
I have
the
playlists.
last 3-4 videos that you had in that playlist, and just let it run in the background while you do other things. And I do that for other creators. I do that for other creators. So definitely, yeah.
Anna, I'm slightly retarded. What do you expect?
No, you know.
American.
I do say StreamYards. So you know what? It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about me. The man who gets to who has said goodbye for over a year. How many streams? I can't even count on this topic.
All but
Andy
one.
Pickle,
All but one. Hey,
Andy Pickle hopping at the last minute. What's up, buddy? You're catching us closing out, and appreciate you being here for the finale of Game of Thrones. You know what to do, dude.
Shall I? All right. So check out this week, Fridays, simulcasting from here. Friday Night Royal Rumble also simulcasting from here. Wednesday SmackDown the week before WrestleMania. Still don't have the entire card filled out yet, so that's going to be we're doing some guesswork there. And then Thursday simulcasting with Roman of the Empire. Fuck you. Anyway, so simulcasting with Roman of the Empire. Talking about the film Almost Famous. Thank you, chat. Thank you for all this nice little journey we've been going, and we're finally getting into a show that we're going to like from start to finish. And until next week, toodles.